Hey guys, it's Gameface here, and welcome back to another FIFA 19 beta video. Today I'm going to be going through some more career mode budgets. Now if you don't already know, I've already done a first video on this before. If you haven't seen that already, you can click in the top right hand corner to go ahead and watch it. Those include some of the main teams from the main leagues, I suppose, or the most popular leagues, in my opinion at least anyway. There are of course some teams which I excluded, and that's exactly why I'm doing the second one, because there are a lot of teams actually that people requested in the comment section below. So I thought I'd do a round two. I thought I'd go through some of the other teams. Before we go any further, if we could try and hit 100 likes on today's video, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, down below. If you're new to the channel, trying to hit 20k subs now, so I'd really appreciate it as I try and approach that huge landmark. I've also potentially got a second video coming out, but don't hold me to that one. That might be a very different sort of video, so please feel free to go check that out if I'm correct in saying that. Let's crack on with things, so let's take a look at the first set of teams, and it's from League 1 to begin with. So we're going to go through some of these teams. Accrington Stanley, first of all, 894 grand, Wimbledon 1.1 million pounds, Barnsley 1.7, Blackpool 1.4, Bradford 1.8, Bristol Rovers 1.6, Burton Albion 1.3, Charlton 1.9, 1.5 for Coventry, 1.3 for Doncaster, 1.4 for Fleetwood, £1 million for Gillingham, Luton 1.5, Oxford 1.6, Peterborough 1.8 million, Plymouth 1.6 million, Portsmouth 1.8 million, Rochdale's 970 grand, Scunthorpe 1.4, Shrewsbury 1.2, Southend 1.4, Sunderland 3.4, Walsall 1.2, and then Wickham at 990 grand. Sunderland obviously by far the highest budget in there, as you'd probably expect, obviously not too long ago in the Premier League, so quite a drop down from them, but still not a lot on their budgets. Let's move on to League 2 now and take a look at those teams. First of all, we've got Bury here, £1.6 million, Cambridge 1 million, Carlisle 960 grand, Cheltenham 950, Colchester 1.1, Crawley 960, Crewe 970, Exeter 930, Forest Green 1.4, Grimsby 1 million, Lincoln 1.1, Macclesfield 980 grand, Mansfield 1.5 million, MK Dons 1.7 million, Morecambe 910,000, got Newport at 930 grand, Northampton also there at 1.5 million, Notts County 1.4 million, Oldham 1.4 as well, Port Vale 1.3, Stevenage 940 grand, Swindon 1.4, Tranmere 1.2, and Yeovil 940. So not a massive difference actually to some of the League 1 teams. There's some there which are actually very similar to some of the other League 1 teams, so not a huge difference between the League 1 and League 2 teams right now, but like I said, this is just the beta, so these can all change. These are not the official ones of the official game, but it usually gives an indication of exactly what will be on the official game, these beta ones. So yeah, we'll go through some more teams this time from abroad actually. So I wanted to include some from the Eredivisie, which was heavily mentioned actually in the comments section. Fair play to all of you in the comments there, because I did quite clearly miss a league that is quite popular. So I did include a few of the names that I could pronounce basically, so it's not based on what teams I think are big and what teams I don't. It's just the teams I can pronounce, so at least I'm going to try and pronounce their names. Ajax, £23.3 million, good budget for them. AZ, it's probably not how you pronounce the name at all, but £7.9 million. FC Groningen, I have no idea, £5.4 million. Utrecht, 7.3, Feyenoord 12.4, NAC Breda on 4.2, PSV there 16.6, Vitesse there 8.9, and Willem £4 million as well. Let's move on to some of the Portuguese league teams, just four that I picked out there. Porto 17.4, Braga on 7.7 million pounds, Benfica 13.6 million, Sporting 16.5. If I have sort of missed out any bigger teams from these divisions I'm going through, then it's probably because they're in the comments section somewhere of the last video where I've responded to them, so if that is the case, then you might well want to check there if I have put it down there. Also decided to put in some Argentinian teams as well, just because they do have some good sides there. Boca Juniors 17.7 million pounds, Independiente there on 10.8, Newell's Old Boys £4 million, Racing Club 8 million, River Plate 16.8 as well. Didn't want to miss out Belgium. There's a couple of Belgian teams. I think I did miss out some of the bigger Belgian sides as well, probably because they're in the comments of the last video. Club Brugge on 14.3, Anderlecht 15.5, Standard Liège 7.5. On some Danish teams, at least I think they're Danish, I'm pretty sure they are. Brøndby there, £5.3 million, Copenhagen 9.8 million, Midtjylland 5.8 million. Then some Scottish teams which I didn't include. A lot of Scottish fans not very happy with me for that because I only included Celtic and Rangers in the last video. Aberdeen on £2.9 million, Hearts 2.3, Hibs £2 million, Kilmarnock 1.6 million, Motherwell 1.4, and then we got some more teams to go through here as well. Young Boys £6 million. Obviously these are Swiss teams. FC Basel 8.2. Then we got FC Zurich 2.6 even. Grasshopper Club 3.9 million, and then there's a few Turkish teams there. We've got Besiktas 20 million, Fenerbahce 28.1, Galatasaray 22.3, and Trabzonspor 13.8 million. Now that's not all the budgets. There's actually one league that I do want to go through, but they're not on a graphic, so you just have to listen to me go through them because they didn't quite fit on this one graphic. I didn't want to go into a second one, so I want to go through some of the MLS teams. It was mentioned in the comment section of the last video. I just thought I'd go through the whole league. So we'll go through it from start to finish. Atalanta United, they've got £21.3 million at the moment. Chicago Fire, £20.7 million. Colorado Rapids on £14.5 million. Columbus Crew are on 13.4. We've got DC United, of course, Wayne Rooney there at the moment, £19 million for them. FC Dallas, 16.5. Then we've got Houston Dynamo on 16.4. Impact Montreal are on 17. LA Galaxy on 24.7. Good budget for them. LAFC, which was mentioned in the comments, they are on £21.6 million right now, so another decent sized budget. And we've got Minnesota United, 13.9, New England on 19.3, New York City FC, of course, one of the biggest teams in the MLS again, £22.7 million. New York Red Bulls on £19.8 million, Orlando City on £20.8 million, Philadelphia on 15.4, Portland Timbers on 22.2, Real Salt Lake are on 14.3, Seattle Sounders are on 22.2, and Earthquakes there on £20 million. Sporting KC are on £20.5 million, Toronto FC on £24 million, Whitecaps FC on £13.9 million. So that's all the MLS teams. Thought I'd go through them as well, just share them with you guys. I think a lot of people are also curious to know exactly what their budgets were. So that is basically all the different leagues I wanted to go through. If I have missed any out that you really want to know, some very, very niche and very, very specific ones from the Swedish division or something, just let me know in the comment section below. I'll try and read and reply as quickly as possible. But saying that I've only got the beta for like another 24 hours, maybe 36 hours, something like that. At least by the time this video goes up, it's probably about a day. So I don't have much longer to be able to respond to those in the comments. Hence why I made this video. Hopefully it's been helpful. Hopefully you've got some sort of idea of what your club that you're wanting to find out what the budget was. Hopefully you've got an idea exactly what it might well be come the full game. I wait and see exactly what it's going to be. They might change drastically. I'm not really too sure. A lot of people complaining in the comments section about the Premier League ones, the Liga ones in particular. Real Madrid on just over £100 million. They didn't feel was fair, when I think Arsenal had a bigger budget than Real Madrid, I'm pretty sure, at the moment. So that doesn't seem right, to be honest. Real Madrid on £109 million and Arsenal on 110. So yeah, there's a few things that probably need ironing out. Arsenal probably not quite deservingly of that. So we'll wait and see whether EA do decide to sort that out or not. Also the debate between the Manchester teams, who should have more, that sort of thing, as well as PSG chucked in there, was quite an interesting one in the comment section below. And Liverpool, of course, who have spent loads of money but find themselves on 94 million as opposed to 195 of United and 176 of Man City. So it's really, really interesting, the debate in the comment section below. Keep doing that. I enjoy reading and responding to them. Thank you all so much for watching this video, guys. I really do appreciate it, and also appreciate your support on the other FIFA 19 beta videos that you've done so far. Absolutely incredible support. Over 30,000 views on some of them, over 500 likes on others as well. It's been great to see, so I really do appreciate it. I'll be announcing shortly my next career mode, exactly where I want to take that and what I want to do with that. It might not necessarily be Tottenham, although a lot of people have called for it to be Tottenham, so we'll wait and see. I haven't yet decided on that one. I might decide to mix it up a little bit again, and also be announcing my FIFA 19 career mode teams very, very shortly as well. Look forward to that. I don't know whether I'll be doing 2 teams or 1 team to begin with. I'm considering switching up the content on this channel, which I have mentioned in the past I'm on about doing in the very, very near future. In fact, if that video has got out, that second video today, then that will kind of highlight what I want to do with this this channel, where I want to take it going into the future. So look forward to hearing your reaction about everything I've mentioned in this video in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. If we could try and 100 likes on today's video, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Also, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Of course, like I mentioned, we're getting very, very close, or we're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers. We've got about 800 and something to go, 860 maybe, 850. So obviously your support will be really appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you very shortly for another video. Goodbye.